A very good morning to all my Year 4 students. Welcome to your virtual clinic too. Okay, let's go. All right, here is your virtual clinic too, and the topic that I want to highlight is materials, substances, and particles. Okay, I'm sure you'll be like, teacher, we just learned this topic. Yes, there's a reason why we are revising. It'll definitely come out in your exam, and it is the basis of a lot of other topic, meaning like it is the foundation. Okay, so that is why it's so important for you to revise. Okay, and also remember all the key points. Okay, in this topic. Okay, let's go. All right, are you ready, my year four students? Okay, great. Okay, before we begin, let's go through the objectives first. Let's see what we have in store for us. Okay, and what is the goal that we want to reach by the end of today's session. Okay, number one, I want to be able to revise the important definitions video. Okay, what are definitions, teacher? Definitions mean meaning. Okay, definitions mean meaning, right? Number two is to revise the particle model of matter. Teacher, until today, right, I don't know what is particle model of matter. You cannot say that, particle model of matter is what I'm about to show you, and I've already told you so many times in class. Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, let's begin by just understanding these three terms that are very important for you to know: material, substance, and particles. Okay, material, substance, and particles. Okay, let's know the difference, shall we? Okay, a material. Okay, like I highlight, like I put a big picture of a table, a desk, a study desk, you may say. Okay, a material is a mixture of different substances. A mixture of different substances. For example, a study desk is made from wood and metal. That is what it means. Okay, so material is actually basically an object. So whenever you grab something, let's say for now, like when you grab a pencil, for example. Okay, a pencil is not a substance because it is a material. A material is a mixture of different substances. So try to relate it with a simple 2B pencil. Okay, so your pencil is actually wood, then it has lead, and then it has rubber for sure because it has an eraser at the back. So it's a mixture of different substances. Thus, it is a material. Okay, let's see example number two. A frame. When I say frame, I mean photo frame is made from glass and wood. That's a very good example as well. Okay, your frame is made from glass and wood. So it's, you see here, it's a mixture of different substances. So that is why it's a material. Okay, what about let's see this laptop here. Some of my online students, they always use a laptop. So by now they would have studied. Okay, what is my laptop made from anyway? Think about it. It's made from plastic. It could be made from metal. It could be made from glass. Exactly. Your screen is glass. Okay, very good. And many different substances. Okay, so it's a mixture of different substances. Thus, it is a material. Okay, so far so good, class? Okay, let's look into what is a substance and why did I put a picture of a glass here? Like sometimes you'll be wondering, why did I put a picture of a glass? Okay, a substance is a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. A pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. Okay, like earlier we are talking about material, right? A material is a different mixture of like different substance. Okay, then a substance means a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. For example, glass is a pure type of solid. That means here you see, when you see a glass, you don't see more than that, you only see a glass. So it's a pure type of solid. So glass is a substance. All right. What about this item here? Rubber gloves. Tell me, class, is this a material or a substance? Exactly, it's a substance because it's made only from rubber. Okay, now you got the picture? So, a material is a mixture of substance. Okay, a material is a mixture of substance. Then, what about substance? Substance is a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I think we are doing amazing. Let's look into particles then. Well, then what is particles, teacher? Particles are tiny bits of matter that make up everything in the universe. So it's these small little circles or spheres that make up everything. When I say everything, I mean everything, even yourself. Okay, particles make up everything in the universe, even the sun. Okay, so remember that. Try to remember that. Okay, let's recall again so far. Okay, materials, substances, and particles. Material is the biggest one. Okay, underneath would be substance. Underneath would be particles. So the particles are the most tiniest of bits of matter. So far, so good. Can I ask you a question? Okay, amazing. All right, let's do a quick checkpoint. Okay, tell me all three of the definitions: material, substance, and particles. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute. Let me put a timer. Okay, I will constantly use a timer. Okay, so here, tell me within this 1 minute. Okay, time is up. Did you got that correct? Okay, let's just check. Okay, a material is, yes, very good. A mixture of different substance. Then what about substance class? Smart children. Okay, a substance is a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. Very good. Then what about particles then? Exactly. Okay, that's amazing. Particles are tiny bits of matter that makes up everything in the universe. Okay, amazing. This is our checkpoint done. Okay, let's go into the next part. Okay, I still want to test your knowledge, of course. Okay, try to guess whatever picture that I will show here. Okay, there will be five in total. Okay, try to guess whether these items that I show here is a material or a substance. Okay, I would actually put a timer, so try to guess that. Okay, time is up. The answer is salt is a substance. Very good, because it's a pure type of solid. Okay, let's try to do a next one. What about a diamond then? Is it a material or a substance? Okay, class, try to guess. A diamond is a material or a substance? Okay, let's put a timer. Let's go. Okay, time is up. Okay, diamond is a substance. Very good. It's a pure type of solid as well. Okay, let's do a third one. What about remote control? Is it a material or a substance? Let's put a timer. Let's go. Okay, all right. A remote control is a material. Very good. Okay, because this remote control is a mixture of different substances like plastic, rubber for the buttons, could have metal inside of it. So like there's a lot of substance. So it is a material. Okay, very good. See, my students are getting so much better. Okay, let's try to do the next one. Okay, a mug. Is it a material or a substance, class? Let me put a timer. Okay, a mug is a substance. Okay, very good. Don't forget, don't get confused. A mug is still made of glass, so it's a substance. Okay, now, what about the last one? Okay, this is the last round for now. What about a tin can? Is it a material or a substance, class? Okay, all right. Okay, a tin can is a substance. Okay, very good. A tin can is a substance because it's a pure type of solid. All right, let's go to the next part of this virtual clinic. Okay, it's about the particle model of matter. Whenever I say particle or model of matter, I mean the arrangement of the particles. You'll be wondering, oh yeah, this is what I learned, because you wouldn't understand that that is the particle model matter. Don't get yourself confused, my dear children. The particle model of matter means the arrangement in which all three states of matter, which is the solid, the liquid, and the gas, are arranged. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? Okay, good. Okay, let's start off with solids. Okay, solids, their particles are arranged in this way. Okay, class. In a way that particles and solid arranged packed tightly in a regular pattern. What is regular, class? Very good. Regular means like neatly arranged. That means they have like a pattern. They can't be simply, oh, I want up here, I want down here, I want two, I want one. Cannot. Okay, they are arranged packed tightly in a regular pattern. Okay, the spaces between particles are very small. Yes, there are spaces. Like, I mean, you can see here and see here. Okay, not to say solid do not have spaces, they do, but very small. Okay, maybe like you would not even like, you might even miss the spaces because they are very tiny. Okay, particles in solid, okay, they vibrate and move in a fixed position. Yes, they do move for sure. Like, although you see, like, they're so close together, I mean, they don't move freely. They still move, but they move as a group, or they vibrate in a fixed position. Okay, for example, here, let's say this particle, it is stuck here, right? But of course, it vibrates on its own, or when you move together. It still moves, not to say it's gonna stay there forever. Okay, so far so good. Okay, amazing lah, my children. All right, let's go to the next state of matter. Liquid. Okay. You see here, liquid, the particle arrangement are not so far, not so near. Like, sometimes there are big spaces, sometimes there are no spaces, sometimes they are attached. Okay. So what you remember is particles, not so far, not so near. Okay. Particles in liquid are close together but not packed in a regular pattern. That's the keyword. Close together, but not packed in a regular pattern. Okay. They are not to say very close, very far, but they are close together. Some of them are attached. I mean, they are attached, but at some point only, not at every point. Okay. And they are not arranged neatly. That means they don't have a specific arrangement. Okay. So that is why here is stated not packed in a regular pattern. Got it? There are bigger spaces between the particles in liquid than in solid. Do you agree? Okay, amazing. I think it's quite obvious as well. Okay, particles are able to slide past one another. Class, I want you to pay very close attention to this sentence. Particles are able to slide past one another. Why is this important? Is because this is the reason why liquid take the shape of the container they are poured into. So whenever a question asks you, explain why liquid are able to take the shape of the container that they are poured into, the answer is because particles are able to slide past one another. Simple? Okay, amazing. Last state of matter, gas. Okay, as you can see here, there's so much spaces, so much. Okay, because particles in gas are not close and free. They are like always free. They are not close as well as they are always free. There are very big spaces between particles of gas, as you can see in the picture, and particles vibrate and move freely. That means they don't have to be attached to anyone. They mind their own business. So remember, Among all three states of matter, gas, they mind their own business, solid, they always stay in the team, and liquid, some of them, they do want to still connected, but some of them, they just want to be rebellious. So remember that way. Is that clear, my dear children? Was that tough? No? Okay, amazing. All right, okay, a quick question. Let me ask you this. Why can't we see gas, but we can feel it? A quick question. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay, why we can't see gas or we can't see air or what? Because the particles are so far apart from each other that, they don't form a proper pattern for us to see. That is why. Okay, got it? All right, let's see whether you understand the topic or not. Okay, let's do another quiz round. Okay, the question is, try to guess this particle based on a picture I put here and its properties. Okay, what does it mean by properties? Is that a characteristic or a description? Tell me. So you need to tell me what is this state of matter and tell me a fun fact about what we just learned. Okay, let me put a minute. Try to answer within this minute. Okay, let's see whether you got that correct or not. Okay, the answer is drum roll, please. Okay, the answer is it is gas. Okay, so properties you can describe whether you want to describe particles in a gas are not close, and they are free. Or you can talk about how big the spaces are between them, and you can talk about particles vibrate and move freely. All three answers, even if you answer only one, is correct. But in exam, if I were to ask you, I'll ask you like the number. That means, for example, name two properties. So you must give me two. If I say name properties, I won't ask like just questions like that. I'll ask how many amount I want. Okay. Can we get one more question done? Okay, here you go. This is my question to you. Why water can take the shape of the container they are poured into glass? Okay, I won't put a timer because I want you to leave your answer in the comment section. Will you do that, class? Okay, amazing. You can start typing now. Make sure the answer is precise. And the answers that are correct, I will definitely like it and leave a comment on that. Okay? Okay, now. So this is the end of our virtual clinic too. All right. I want to say thank you very much for watching towards the end. This topic is really important. It is the foundation of the entire topic 3. So by understanding this, the whole topic 3 will be easier for you. So always remember, I want my small babies all to always remember, in order to become a great scientist, you must always be on the lookout for new information, a good one. Okay, in order to get good, knowledgeable information, you need to go and find it out. I want my students to be smarter than beyond the textbook. So that is why I want to remind you, in order to find information, you can always get the correct access to this information. And one of this correct access is through me. You can always drop an email to my email, which is yvonne@sgis.edu.my. Okay, with that, signing off. Thank you, my dear children, and have an amazing weekend ahead. Okay.